And finally, here we're going to be talking about dissociative disorders. Now, these are controversial, rare disorders in which conscious awareness becomes separated, disassociated from previous memories, previous thoughts, and feelings. Now, this is an interesting disorder because if you watch Hollywood movies, they present it as though this is factual, when in fact it's controversial and debated. What I'm talking about is referred to as DID, dissociative identity disorder, formerly called multiple personality disorder. Now, Hollywood would have you think, oh, well, it exists, it's not up for debate, it's a cold hard fact, which is not a case at all. This is a rare dissociative disorder in which a person exhibits two or more distinct and alternating personalities. Now, again, if you watch mass media, they portray it as a cold hard fact when it is still very much debatable in the psychological community. Understanding dissociative identity disorder, it increased dramatically in the late 20th century. It is rarely found outside of North America, so very isolated. DID may reflect role playing by people who are vulnerable to therapists' suggestions. That is one topic that has come up. Some psychodynamic theorists view this disorder as a manifestation of feelings of anxiety. Some learning theorists view this disorder as a response learned when behaviors are reinforced by anxiety reduction. So, the thing to keep in mind about DID is in the psychological community, it is still new, still being studied, and it is not an open and shut case. Some clinicians include dissociative disorders under the umbrella of post-traumatic stress disorder. Well, that is the last term for the chapter on disorders. Make sure that you go over the terms and that you're very familiar with them so you're well prepared for future exams.